This is the audio for the U.S. History Early Cold War exam. Question number 1. An economic system where the government owns and controls business. Capitalism, feudalism, anarchism, or communism? Question 2. An economic system where private individuals own and control business. Capitalism, feudalism, anarchism, or communism? Question 3. Conferences at Yalta and Potsdam established general guidelines for post-war Europe, failed to establish specific details concerning differing opinions, both A and B, or none of the above. Question 4. The leader of the Soviet Union at the beginning of the Cold War was Vladimir Lenin, Joseph Stalin, Nikita Khrushchev, or Mikhail Gorbachev? Question 5. The President of the United States at the beginning of the Cold War was Franklin Roosevelt, Harry Truman, Dwight Eisenhower, or John F. Kennedy? Question 6. Who said it? Now, victory means, first of all, that our Soviet social system has won, that the Soviet social system has successfully stood the test in the fire of war and has proved its complete vitality. Churchill, Stalin, or Truman? Question 7. Who said it? The assistance that I am recommending for Greece and Turkey amounts to little more than 0.1% of this investment. It is only common sense that we should safeguard this investment and make sure it is not made in vain. Churchill, Stalin, or Truman? Question 8. Who said it? An iron curtain has descended across the continent. Behind that line lie all the capitals of the ancient states of Central and Eastern Europe. Churchill, Stalin, or Truman? Question 9. Which of the following describes the policy of containment? Attempting to stop the spread of communism through aid to nations in danger. Efforts between Soviet and U.S. leaders to reach a consensus on policy. Providing financial aid to secure communist governments around the world, or a series of treaties and agreements to halt the spread of capitalism. Question 10. The U.S. providing aid to countries in Europe that were fighting communism and promoted capitalism was outlined in which of the following? Détente, the Truman Doctrine, McCarthyism, or rollback? Question 11. The first crisis of the Cold War took place over the divided city of this when Stalin ordered a blockade and Truman responded with an airlift. Berlin, Paris, Munich, or Moscow? Question 12. Which major Asian country became communist less than 5 years after World War II? India, Japan, Russia, or China? Question 13. The United States helped defend South Korea from invasion by North Korea. The United States was practicing which of the following? Brinkmanships, détente, containment, or rollback? Question 14. Which of the following statements best describes the outcome of the Korean War? Leaders from North and South Korea agreed to reunite under a single communist government. North and South Korea came to a complete and peaceful treaty agreement negotiated by China. North Korea was badly defeated and surrendered to powers from South Korea. The country reunited and became capitalist. Or there was little change, with the border between North and South Korea being set along roughly the same line. Question 15. Joseph McCarthy was discredited because there were no communists in America. His questionable methods were exposed. He questioned President Eisenhower's patriotism, or communist spies in the media spread lies about him. Question 16. The nuclear arms race resulted in a decisive advantage in nuclear warheads for the Soviet Union, a decisive advantage in nuclear warheads for the United States, bankrupting the United States government, or MAD, mutually assured destruction in the case of war between the superpowers. Question 17. The leader of the Soviet Union during the Cuban Missile Crisis was Vladimir Lenin, Joseph Stalin, Nikita Khrushchev, or Mikhail Gorbachev. Question 18. The President of the United States during the Cuban Missile Crisis was Franklin Roosevelt, Harry Truman, Dwight Eisenhower, or John Kennedy. Question 19. President Kennedy ordered this of Cuba as a response to the discovery of Soviet missile sites on the island. Blockade, invasion, nuclear attack, or economic sanctions. Question 20. The Cuban Missile Crisis was the world's most dramatic example of brinkmanship, détente, containment, or rollback. The following two questions are long answer text where you will enter your own responses to the questions. What were the three goals of the Soviet Union after World War II? You'll get 4 points total for this answer, 3 points for the goals, so 1 point for each goal you list, and 1 point for your overall clarity, grammar, etc. So use your best writing skills. And the last question, what were the three goals of the United States after World War II? Again, same thing, 4 points total, 3 points for the goals, and 1 point for grammar, clarity, etc.